Hi, my name is Almer Kwana, and my partner in this video is Jay Batukan. We are tasked to describe the history of the Earth through geologic time scale, a timeline that illustrates Earth history based in geologic events and life form. This is a system that chronologically relates geological strata to time. As we can see, this is the geologic history. Okay, so let's start with Precambrian. Precambrian era, period of time extending from about 4.6 billion years ago, the point at which Earth began to form. The Precambrian encompasses the Archean and Proterozoic ions, which are formal geologic intervals that lasted from 4 billion to about 541 million years ago, and the Heian ions, which is an informal interval spanning from 4.6 to 4 billion years ago. The Precambrian represent more than 80% of the geologic record. Paleozoic era lasted between 554 million to 245 million years ago. Paleozoic means ancient life, and it is part of the Phanerozoic Aeon along with the Cenozoic and Mesozoic era. Early during the Paleozoic era, trilobites, echinoderms, and other marine invertebrates such as coral dominated the ocean. However, as time passed, life did not remain in the sea. Land plants began to appear such as ferns and some trees later in this era. The first vertebrate appeared was the tetrapod, which can live on land. Other vertebrates would appear, including snakes, crocodiles, and also insects. The supercontinent Rodiana broke apart early in this era. At the end of this era, the supercontinent Pangaea was formed.
Mesozoic means middle animals, and it's time for a rapid change. This era has also called the Age of Reptiles and Age of Dinosaurs. Mesozoic era was 65 million years to 250 million years ago. The Mesozoic era began after a mass extinction. At the beginning of this era, there was a supercontinent called Pangaea. The climate was warmer than at day. The first mammals appeared and they began to scatter and prosper. However, at the end of this era, the dinosaurs died off. First birds appeared and began to scatter around the world. At the end of this era, flowering plants began to appear. Cenozoic era is the most recent era. It is part of the Phanerozoic Aeon along with the Paleozoic and Mesozoic eras. The Cenozoic era lasts 65 million years. This is most often described as the age of animals but could also be called the age of flowering plants or the insects. Birds become more diverse. Flowering plants also began to thrive as spread to all corners of the earth along with insects. Apes and humans also appeared during this era. Earth is cooler and ice ages occur when the formation of glaciers. The continents have moved into their modern location in several mountain ranges including the Alps, Himalayas, and the Rocky Mountains.